We open up today's program with a visit with one of the stars here at Fraser Downs. That would be trainer-driver Ed Hensley. Fans know him as the driver-trainer who knows what to do when it comes to getting a winner. He gets it done. Let's visit with Ed Hensley.
I have family up here, and I wanted to come back and see them. And I got a little trouble in Pennsylvania. So when I come out here, I stayed with them for a while, and then I started racing at the beginning of the meet.
When you were here about 10 years ago, pretty successful.
Yeah, I had a good go when I was here before, and I was here 4 or 5 years. I left in, I think, around 2000, went back home to California, and I based there for a little while.
What makes one leave when you're doing well?
There was a break coming up here, and I just wanted to go home for a while and go back to California, see some friends, and I did good there, so I stayed. I like to have a smaller stable and drive my own. That's the way I've basically done it for the last 5 years, but I was basically just catch drove for a while. But, you know, I like training horses.
When I talk to drivers that go to training, they always say the same thing. Why is that?
I don't know, when I was growing up, all I wanted to do was catch drive. I mean, I loved to catch drive. It's all I wanted to do. And then it just got tiring, and I like training more.
When you go from track to track, do you have to adjust, first of all, on the training end, on how you train horses?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that change, and you know, the track size matters. Back east is a lot colder than it is in California, so you got to concentrate on a lot of different things than you would in California. So yeah, it is different.
And from a driver's standpoint?
It's not much different, really, driving. It's what matters is the track size matters.
You seem to favor Fraser Downs. Any special reason why?
I like Fraser Downs. I like the 5/8 mile track. I think that's the best. Suits my style of driving the best.
Rick Moles, how'd you tie up with Rick?
Rick and I go back about 14 years maybe. When I was here before, I've never trained for him. Actually, I trained a horse or two for him and Al Anderson in California when they have a stakes horse. They'd send him down to me. But I just started training for him this meet, but I've known him for a long time.
Who got in touch with who to get you up here?
I kept in contact with him through Al Anderson. I talked to Al all the time, and Al didn't want to come up this year. And so Rick asked me to come up.
What's the relationship you and Al have?
We have a very good relationship. We're very good friends, and we've been friends for probably 20 years.
You mentioned you did enjoy smaller stable. It's not that way anymore, is it?
No, right now I have quite a few babies. Stake season, and so there are a lot of babies here, but I got about 18 head right now.
You're having one hell of a meet. Did you think it would turn out the way it was?
No, I never dreamt I'd have this good of a meet, and I'm enjoying it.
Why are you doing so well? First of all, the training end of it.
Yeah, I got good Rick's bought great horses. He's got some good babies, and you know, everything's falling in place, but the horses I got good stock right now.
You've won a few stakes here. Lick Creek Jazzy, you trained her.
Yeah, I claimed her a couple years ago, and when I went back east, I took her with me, and then she raced back there for a while, and then I decided to bring her out here, and then Rick bought half of her with me, and we put her in the Princess race, and she ended up doing good.
In that race that she won, you didn't drive her. How did that happen?
No, I had an entry in there. We claimed another one. Rick and I claimed one, and we had an entry in there. So I chose to take the other one, and I put Mike Hennessy on her.
For our viewers, can you run us through the process, how you make that decision on who you're going to put on a horse that you've been driving?
Well, I put Mike down because he drove her a couple weeks before that and did very well with her, so I just stayed with him.
Another horse, Ridgeline?
Ridgeline, yeah, I had him. We bought him at the beginning of the meet here, and Rick and I have done very well with him. He's at the top of his game right now, and he's been sharp for a while.
Now, you're leading trainer by many. You're also the same holds for driver. When you're in that position, do you sometimes think you got a target on your back where everybody wants to beat you?
Yeah, I think so. Nobody wants to see one guy winning all the races, but I'm enjoying it, and for sure, it's not going to last forever.
You think your personality, your easygoing, it appears on the outside, has anything to do with your success, where horses relax for you?
I don't know. They for sure. I don't think horses like a lot of beating, or calmer you keep a horse, the better off you are. the better off, the happier they are.
Would you be like classified as a patient driver?
Yeah, a little bit maybe. I'm not as aggressive as I used to be.
For our viewers, is there, if they were wagering on a race, say, is there a key spot in the race or a key post position that they should look for, or you prefer to have?
Well, I think the 4-hole is the winningest post here, this meet, which is a good post. I like the rail. The rail's always good. You know, the bad thing about the rail is, you know, the gate swings around the turn and it's tough to time every once in a while. So,
When this meet's over, what do you do?
not sure yet. I haven't really decided. I still got a couple of months left and I won't know for a while, but
The lack of race in California, is that hurt a lot?
yes, they're struggling down there very much.
What do you see for it here?
I think it's going pretty good here right now. I'd like to see more days, but it's going, you know, good enough.
Purse-wise, are they where they like?
Yeah, the purses are fine. They could always be higher.
Eddie, thanks for doing this.
No problem. Thank you, Tommy.